Yahoo! It's the Super Mario Ichiban brothers! Oh, that was terrible. Welcome back to Infinite Wealth. You're talking about the Mario characters and what they would be in Yakuza. And I got stuck on Kiryu for a while because I didn't want to make him Bowser because he's not a bad guy. I didn't want to make him Waluigi because he's too cool. And I was like, Yoshi. He's like a dragon and he carries everything on his back. Perfect. I see that Rain and Joshua are here. Rain says, I didn't think the thumbnails could get more cursed. What? This cursed? No. Absolutely not. Even though there is a Wah-Peach in the back. So I guess that could be pretty cursed. It said, and Josh said, it's the bird. What could possibly happen? Oh, wait. I like what I did to Tomizoa, though. He's a toad. He's definitely a toad. He's a toadie. So he might as well be a toad, too. Last time we met Kiryu. Kiryu is back in Japan, and he's going through some things. Like a bucket list. He's going through his bucket list. The bad thing is that Chapter 8 does not have a lot of good places to grind. So I went back to Kamurocho, and I was just tagging some of these remembrances, which you can always see on the bucket list. We had this one. I don't even know how, oh, you know what? They'd mentioned it. Kiryu met John Judgment for a little bit. And he was like, a Yakuza and a police cop would not match up very well. There's that dude that turned off all the power. Oh. Screen? No, you don't need that, right? You're just listening to it. This is an ASMR stream. John Judgment. Apparently he met Kiryu at some point. And Power Breaker guy. All I know is Nishikiyama made things explode, but apparently this guy had something to do with it too. And did we see this guy on stream? I think we might have. We saw him. We saw those guys. Oh, we have some stuff here. Batting. And the old park in Kamurocho. And the back alley of the Millennial Tower. Can't believe they had a zombie game. But not all of the remembrances are just that. I think this one leads to something. Champion District. It's a town within a town. There's a number of bars I've never even seen before inside. It's like a randomizer. That's what Ichiban would say anyway. Okay, maybe it's not that one. I know that deep inside one of these is a remembrance. It's in like a back alley. It might be Pink Alley. It might be New Serena Alley. I know there's one up here by the children's park, which would look familiar to anybody that remembers Like a Dragon. Because this is where Ichiban met the guy taking the photographs. In the very, very early part of the game. This park. And he beat up some bad guys there. Nothing unusual about this park except the manhole in the back. An intricate dungeon sewer system. Akiyama.
This brings back memories.
Maybe I should experience it myself. Turn it into some kind of dungeon like Ichiban would do. So I could level up in there. Huh. I could have sworn those were trigger things because we're supposed to see some characters from previous Yakuza games show up. Let's just try Pink Alley. Because I know he meets somebody. The stream is still starting soon, by the way. He didn't miss anything important up there anyway. There we go. Let's try Pink Street. If not, I think they unlock later. Well, it's not here. Ryujin Hall. Master Udabori, tattoo artist. Oh, so that's where you got your ink, huh? Sure did. What about Ichiban's, though? Who did Ichi's? It hurt. Well, considering he looks like he's 60 in this picture, it'd be like... He'd be like in his 80s now, wouldn't he? Yeah, Kiryu, I think he might be already passed on. He went to the tattoo parlor in the sky. That didn't happen either. Huh. Must be something that unlocks later. I'm going to try Serena Alley just as one final shot. It was in a back alley. Hey, what are you doing back here? Crime? Deal with you off stream. Well, not here either. I would know it if I saw it. I always end up in a fight here. In fact, there's a fight happening behind me right now. I've seen this scene. This is the one that had Mark Hamill as Majima. I've seen this scene on YouTubes and Twitters and such.
I remember this.
This is one I remember, and I'm not even a big Yakuza fan. It looks like the V for Vendetta alleyway, too. You know, when that lady met V. Yeah, I have no idea where that would be now. Oh! Looks like it's not available yet, because I'm pretty sure this is it, right here. Next to the Taihei Boulevard taxi. Unless I have to go in there and trigger it. I'm kooky for taxis. That increases my soul. Yeah, it's definitely in here that it happens. And it's not here yet. Might as well loot it.
Should I open it? It opened.
Yay, gallant binding. I think that's critical. I'm not quite sure. I think it might be HP, actually. So, let's get off of memory lane. There used to be a broken keeper here in Kamurocho. They would appear... wait, not Kamurocho. It's Ijincho. In Ijincho, next to the train, not far from what people say is the garage from Judgment, the Jinai service road here. When you're walking down it, keeper in a fancy car with those LED lights all over it pulls up to you and you could have a boss fight. It used to happen over and over again, but they fixed it, unfortunately. And I realized that a little bit too late, so I've already fought that keeper. But I was just hoping to farm that one for a bunch of experience points and money. I still got people to 34 and 35. Obviously, I didn't mess around with any jobs, though. So we just gotta progress story until they give us a dungeon hero or something that we can do. I still don't have... You know what? Blue fire for Kiryu. At least I got my segue. That gives me a reason to stay alive. Ah, home sweet Ichiban's home. Are you guys gonna watch me sleep or something? In Ichiban's bed, it smells like Ichiban. Don't ask me how I know this.
Kiryu-san.
Oh, right. Yeah. The Seiryu clan is up to something. And that guy's gonna go tell them. Look, I know how to get to the Seiryu clan. I've been there several times.
I'm fine.
Except we're going to drive there. They have a new office. So you actually have to pick the top option. Seiryu Clan Tokyo branch. If you try to go to their old branch, you're going to find they're not there.
No. Is this where?
The Seiryu set up shop? Yep. I'm sure it's hard to swallow, seeing your clan's former headquarters like this.
Guess it must have gone vacant after the Great Dissolution. Now here they are.
Well, that just remembers my remembrances. Okay, that car was doing something silly.
Them anymore. That's how fast the Seiryu clan's growing. It's like they're quietly taking over. Hearing about it's one thing, but seeing it in person's another.
Kiryu-san?
Unbelievable. The symbol of the Tojo clan, falling into the hands of outsiders. To think I'd live to see the day.
Time to commit murder.
Let's go. Standing around won't get us any closer to the boys in charge.
You guys saw that too, right? That car was like hovering.
Kiryu-san, maybe hang back for now. If you get caught here, it's all over. The same for Sunny, I suppose. Guess it's up to me to sort this out.
Yep, they'll remember me all right.
Hey, good day to you. My name's Nanpa. I heard Sawashiro-san might be around.
Can I help you with something?
Oh, well, you see, Sawashiro-san and I go way back.
Well,
He
5
actually
years.
paid for my trip to Hawaii the other day, so I thought I'd swing by and say thanks.
Nobody told me he was taking any appointments. Now kindly get gone.
Oh, don't be like that. What's wrong with popping in and saying hello? Besides, there's something important we need to ask him.
Look, I can't let you through. And I already told you why.
Oh, come on. Well, then how about you set me up a meeting with Ebina-san? You know, your captain? Why, me and him were having a chat just the other day. All you gotta do is tell him Nanba's here.
Who made Namba the face of the party?
No, don't you understand? You're trying to get yourself killed, pal?
That was the laziest kick I've ever seen.
I'm Narasaki, lieutenant of the Seiryu clan. Seems here there was a slight misunderstanding. Allow me to set things straight.
New guy. Or is he an old guy? I forget.
Finally, someone who can talk some sense.
I have instructions from Captain Ebuna. You're all to be welcomed as our guests. He also said there's no need to ask your name.
Really, Narasaki-san? You're gonna take him in?
They say the newbies don't know jack shit, but I didn't think it was this bad. How could anyone not recognize you? I'd like to personally apologize for this dimwit.
I want to talk to Sawashiro. Where is he?
You'll see him soon enough. But first, please come in.
He's totally not planning any kind of betrayal. He's not known to do that.
No way.
So, the Empire is striking back?
That's him.
Allow me the pleasure of welcoming you. It's truly an honor. I am Sawashiro of the Seiryu clan.
Didn't expect you to roll out the red carpet.
My apologies if we caught you off guard. However, we felt it was necessary. After all, with the Tojo clan and the Omi alliance now gone, it falls on us to become the banner for Yakuza all over the country. Such a task requires the utmost prestige. It's perhaps the only way to bring them all together.
Right. So line up the troops and have them stare down your guests. That's your idea of prestige.
In fact, we just do it for fun.
You'll have to forgive us. Well, there's little use in standing around out here. Captain Ebuna is waiting for you inside. If you follow Narasaki, he'll lead you straight to him.
I don't need a guide.
Is that right? So your mind's still intact, huh? Glad to hear at least that's still worth a damn.
I'm sorry, what? Do you know who you're talking to?
Hey, take it easy, Sachan.
We can keep this up if you really want to. But fair warning. If you're just testing your luck, pick another day. I don't have time for games.
That's some big words for someone that's in tiger drop distance. That's right, you stay in the lines where I could throw a grenade into you. If you try anything, that is. He's just cocky. Psycho, you're always at war. That's why we call you Psycho. Yeah, I think I'm overlapping things. That guy is definitely new. Because I don't remember seeing this place before. Oh, wait, no. I think we have, right? Is this where we fought the... no, wait, that was in... that was in Sotenbori. But it looks familiar. Somehow. Yeah, maybe it was the Diet Building.
Ah.
Well, you know, maybe. They looked very similar to one I found in Sotenbori when we were fighting Majima and Seijima. Maybe the Tojo just like to build their buildings a certain way. Okay, I want to show you where the secret room is, where we keep all the good stuff. Well, that was quick.
Uh-huh.
Well, they held the funerals in here. I guess that's kind of like a buffet. They faked the chairman's funeral. I wonder who that could have been.
Huh.
Man, you gotta tell us all about your 6 games up to this point. Oh, wait, more... Well, I guess the Kiwami games could count as remakes, huh? So, yeah, 7. 6 or 7. Even though Like a Dragon is considered Yakuza 7. What about over here? Oh, no, it's locked. Man, I'm not... Kiryu is not like Ichiban at all. Ichiban would be dislocating these things and sending them into walls by now. You just become a physical menace.
Oh.
You gonna appraise it for us? I'm thinking about 100,000 yen.
No.
Rap-style retrospective reading. It's a diss track for the dead.
What?
Ho-ho.
Yeah, I was afraid that someone was going to jump out of this vase. Or maybe I was thinking about throwing it at someone. Seven, including 0. Okay, yeah. I forgot about 0. Oh, so that wasn't the chairman you were talking about, huh? You got Elon Musk, didn't you?
Ho-ho.
Right.
So why'd you give up your position so easy? I found a reason to live. But not right now. Kiryu has regrets.
Excuse me.
Nanba's being the therapist right now. My rate is 200 an hour. I helped Ichiban's first date. That's not very good advertising. Even Sanhee knows. Psycho just... His date went so bad that Psycho ghosted him. Like, that's not a good advertisement. Oh, hey, something else I remember. Plates. They're trying to look smart? The book's empty? Should they get rid of that, too?
Yes.
Like I said, they're trying to look smart. Gold cow. Taste in quotation marks.
Kiryu-san.
I certainly hope not. Daigo has better taste in art than this. They must have brought it in from the Seiryu HQ.
I've got some more fight in me.
I guess if we want to leave... Oh, what is this now? We're just getting a tour of the place, aren't we, Kiryu?
No.
Excuse me.
More like flashbacks. I jumped through the glass over there. Kiryu-chan, so sugoi. Well, we can't go through the velvet ropes, obviously. The waist-high velvet ropes could stop the Dragon of Dojima.
It's you.
Okay.
Yeah, you know how the Seiryu clan is. Couldn't even figure out if they were allies in the last game. Every time I look at his face, I think
maybe
evil.
I should have led you here after all. I was starting to think you got lost.
Shut your mouth. If I needed you around, I'd have said so.
Can't wait to beat him up as a boss.
The Tojo clan's 4th chairman. I can only assume you don't care much for what we've done with the place.
Yeah, what was that tacky ox
You
head?
should know this building was all but left to rot. We took it upon ourselves to restore it.
I take it you're Ebina?
I am. And I presume you're familiar with Sawashiro-san?
Yeah. Although, I've never seen him with the same pin twice.
Traitor.
You're supposed to be behind bars. But I see that's not the case.
I'm flattered you've heard of me. It's quite an honor, Kiryu-san.
Go on. Take a seat.
We left a whoopee cushion on it.
Kiryu-san?
I can only hope you're willing to talk. But maybe you ought to find a different chair first.
What? Excuse you?
That chair belongs to the head of the Tojo clan, and no one else. Take my word for it. A lot of blood's been spilled over just a chance to sit where you are now. Maybe you don't mean any offense, but you're not even close to earning that spot. And I'll be damned if I play along.
Bastard! You better watch your fucking words!
Tiger drop him.
It's all right, Narasaki.
Captain.
This was to be expected. In fact, I'd want nothing less from a man of his stature. Let's try this again. Please, make yourself comfortable.
You basically told him, get out of that chair or I'm going to break it over your head.
Now then, shall we get started, Kiryu-san?
One boring meeting later.
The Seiryu clan's grown quite big. With all the Yakuza left behind, it's no surprise. And your goal is to help them along?
Yes. As I'm sure you're aware, the civilian world is far from forgiving to our kind.
Okay, but what about all those people who were able to make it, yet you pulled them right back in? Sunhee here has plenty of data to back that up.
Perhaps that data's oversimplified. There's rarely, if ever, a smooth transition back to society. What a Yakuza needs more than anything is structure, stability, and the means to make a living. So for them to join our clan is a temporary measure on that road to rehabilitation.
Want to know what else I hear? That you're moving operations to Hawaii.
You have keen ears. Queen of the Komi Jewel, indeed. At any rate, you could say we're blessed to have a business partner there.
Business partner?
Blessed.
Not sure if you would know, Kiryu-san. Our biggest source of income right now is storing waste that can't be disposed of. However, I can't take any credit for that idea. Someone else had thought it up, and they'd been doing it in Hawaii long before I met them. That would be Palekana, a local religious group.
Uh-oh.
What?
Polikana.
Don't you know that
They're
Bryce is the
also
bad guy?
The ones who helped Akane-san escape to Hawaii 40 years ago. I take it you've already heard of them.
You could say that.
If I can step back a moment. I needed Sawashiro's reputation in order to set the second great dissolution into motion. And while he was still behind bars, he confided in me one of his deepest regrets. That was, of course, about Akane-san. As such, the more I learned, the more interest I developed in the group that brought her to safety. And as I dug deeper, I learned about their waste management business. There's a special island Palekana owns where they run a facility quite similar to ours.
You must mean Nele Island. Is that where Polikana stores its garbage?
That's right. And when I reached out to them, they were extremely generous with their knowledge.
Not a good place to
They
have your
understood
holy
our
land,
objective
right?
was cleansing the sins of society. And even offered to take in former Yakuza on our behalf.
So you're saying all the fresh new faces in the Seiryu clan are getting sent to Nele Island?
Correct. Everything that's happening in our Yokohama warehouse is simply a precursor to that. Right now, our joint venture with Palekana is our top priority.
But I thought Nele Island was sacred to them. I hear only a select few of their followers are allowed to set foot there. Yet you plan to dump your Yakuza on their shores?
I see you've done your homework. But yes, we've already worked out the details together.
I mean, there's a whole Fallout angle of
All our
nuclear
men are
fire
doing
also
is
being
transferring
holy
cargo
with the
by
children of the
sea
atom.
and unloading it off the boat.
This is
As
the
it were,
prequel.
they'd hardly be leaving footprints in the sand. A far cry from desecrating their holy land, wouldn't you
Bet
say?
you feel bad about blowing up Megaton now.
Understands this as well.
Never guessed religion and the underworld would ever go hand in hand. Aside from that, why'd you send Kasuga over to Hawaii?
I sent Ichi to Hawaii for one thing. To reunite with Akane-san, who said she wanted to meet him. So whatever becomes of it, it's got nothing to do with the Seiryu clan.
Sawashiro, are you aware of what's happening to Akane-san right now?
What do you mean?
She's being hunted down by gangsters, all on Polikana's orders. But their real target is the girl she has with her. And if they're caught, they won't make it out alive.
Impossible.
Is that true, what you just said?
I take it neither of you knew?
I can assure you we did our due diligence.
Or have
in
something
researching.
behind it.
After all, they're integral to the Second Great Dissolution.
So you're saying we're making this up?
I'm saying flinging words at each other would be pointless. Do you have any proof you can show us?
Well, he tried to kill us.
Well,
I mean, Ichi.
That said, this is coming from none other than Kiryu-san. We don't mean to make light of that. How about you give us some time? We'll look into Palekana once again.
What would you do if Polikana turns out just like what I told you?
I'd rather not make any speculations at the moment. As the Tojo clan 4th chairman, I'm sure you, of all people, understand the weight of a Yakuza's words.
I see. Then if that's your stance, I think we're done here.
I'll be punching you on Tuesday.
Thank you for the visit and for the valuable information. Perhaps when things settle down, we can treat you to dinner.
Yeah, let's hope that's possible.
That's Kiryu for. I'll take a rain check. Well, good talk.
well, we sure showed their asses. Can't believe you got Sawashiro acting on his best behavior.
Seriously. And even though we were deep in Yakuza territory, I didn't feel scared one bit.
I don't know. Doesn't feel like we got much out of it.
No? But didn't we at least learn that the Seiryu clan's connected to Palekana?
Right. But we're still left to wonder whether Ebina really knows what Bryce is up to.
The answer is
We
yes.
just have to wait and see.
It's definitely
I
yes.
suppose.
He's got that evil look about him. He's definitely got something going on there.
By the way, you think up anything else for the bucket list? You didn't forget about it, did you?
Oh, I added Ebina to
I
the list.
remember. And you know what? Maybe it's because I haven't been to HQ in a while. But I just thought of something important.
Oh, what is it?
Well, it might not be the fun activity you were thinking. But I want to pay my respects to some people who were close to me.
You know, I think that's terrific. Mind if we come along?
I'd be grateful if you did.
I need a
Might
posse.
get a little gloomy without some company.
I'm happy to hear you think of us that way. We'll do everything we can to support you, Kiryu-san.
I know you will. Thanks.
Then let's go. I trust you know the way?
Yeah, let's catch a taxi.
And then the taxi will know the way. So we're going to take another trip. Kazama's grave. This is where they buried their first alpaca. Kazuma's grave. Gotta love the HP difference in this party. It's like it's a 10 level difference. Sorry for punching you dead.
Sorry to drag you all out here. Let's say we head back.
You're all done?
Yeah. I managed to clean up their gravestones and talk to them a bit about my life.
If I can ask, who were these people?
Well, they're my family. Of course, none of us are blood related, but it's never been about
Over
that.
1k HP is
It
for
doesn't
lore
make them any
reasons,
less
says
precious.
Nordell.
Every time I come here, I get this strange feeling. I've always been the type to rush in and never think ahead. So I assumed if anyone was gonna die first, it'd be me. Yet here I am now, talking to them, even though they're long gone.
Kiryu-san.
I come to pay my respects for the first time in forever, and who do I see?
Some sweetheart.
Almost like Kazuma himself had a hand in it.
Date-san.
Long time no see. Gonna guess your buddies there are safe.
Oh, yeah.
An acquaintance of yours, Kiryu-san? Wait, doesn't this mean your cover's blown?
No. He's good. If anyone's aware of anything, it's him.
I take it you must be Detective Date?
And that would make you Sunhee, the so-called face of Ijincho. Never could stay away from trouble, could you?
She looks like a tall glass of water.
I think we'll be heading back, Kiryu-san. You look like you got some catching up to do.
Appreciate that.
Hey, no worries. You fellas enjoy.
Sorry, didn't mean to scare off your new pals. But hey, what are the chances? I say we catch up on old times. That is, if you've got time.
Sure.
I got about 5 months left.
Been so long since the two of us have had a sip, I figured it ought to be here. And speaking of a sip, that one's all you get. Meanwhile, I'll be helping myself to the bar.
Greedy old drunk? You sure Mama won't mind?
Just so happens today's her day off.
Then I guess we'll leave it at that. Thanks.
You're getting thin. I admit that caught me off guard.
Really? You can tell that easy, huh?
Well, yeah. When it comes to studying you, I hold a Guinness World Record.
I should usually have to pay for those.
Is it that bad?
Yeah. And when the doctor found out I was running around like this, he nearly burst a vessel.
Let me guess. More nonsense from the Daidoji faction.
In Hawaii, there was a girl who reminded me of Haruka. Her name's Lonnie. She's just an innocent kid. Yet here she is, running for her life. All for some asshole's convenience. I can't help but want to save her.
Sounds like something you'd say. Always putting your neck out for others, aren't you?
Well, with the clock ticking, I'm supposed to be enjoying my final moments. At least according to Namba and them.
Sure. But you've never been the type to look after yourself.
Well, there's been a lot on my mind, now that it's come to this. Looking back, I almost didn't make it. When Nishiki and Yumi died, I thought, if only I could go with them. But what stopped me in the end was actually something you told me.
I said something that important?
You know damn well you did. Don't you have someone precious to protect? I figured that must be what's pushing me still.
In that case, you can't clock out just yet. After all, you want to protect that kid, right?
Yeah.
Then now's the time you get back your gusto. Still free to stick around a while?
Come on. How long has it been? I'm sticking around whether you like it or not.
It's time for Kiryu to get his groove back.
That's the spirit.
Welcome back, Kiryu-san. Hey, how much were you drinking?
A whole lot.
Not much. Only had one glass.
So was everything okay with your friend?
Yeah. What's more, we agreed to meet up every now and again, like back in the day. Hope that's all right.
Of course it is. Just don't go overboard with the booze, okay?
Not with me not around.
No.
You sure about that? I don't want to find you passed out somewhere.
I see you're not gonna go easy on me. Fine.
It was
You
one
have my
glass that they refilled. A lot.
Well, that's that. We should head back to Kasuga's apartment for the day.
Oh boy. The place with no side quests. But that Dante's gonna come up important for something later. But on our way back, how about we do some walk and talks? There's a whole bunch of them here in Eugene Street. Gotta get those spawns sooner or later. And they've been mostly wacky and funny so far, so I would like to do them on stream instead of just doing them by myself. Unlike the remembrances. The remembrances I care a little bit less about. Oh, speaking of which, look at this first. Hey, I'm remembering over here. Yeah, keep walking. Sasaki. Huh. What kind of game was this? I wasn't in this game. Some kind of weird dream. Miyamoto Musashi, the guy that used the two-sword technique. Working in red light districts? In ancient Japan? Sasaki Kojiro. That would be Kenzan, says Rain. What a weird dream.
That's nostalgic.
You come from a long line of dragons. Or maybe you are still the same dragon and you just polymorphed into a new form. And lost all your memories. Let's take a look at those awakenings. I got perfect guard counterattack on Brawler, which is great. And weapon attacks at nearby objects on the Beast. So if I want to throw some weapons around, I should be in Beast mode for it.
Oh, wow. This store's bestseller is actually a recipe book.
You cook it all, Sunhee?
yeah, I do well enough for myself. But apparently,
What store is
whatever
she
I make
looking at?
always ends up really spicy. Each time I cook for my guys, every one of their faces ends up as red as a hot pepper.
Then why not ask Jungi to taste test it first?
Doesn't work. He always tries to spare my feelings by saying that it's good.
Right. So I'll try to be thoughtful towards you. He dooms everyone else. In that case, why don't I give it a shot? But I won't hold back on my opinion.
Kiryu-san tasting my cooking. Almost sounds like we're dating for real.
Sorry. Real what?
It was nothing. I, just realized that I need to grab this bestseller and hurry home.
Hmm? Things are going well.
Kazuma Senpai. She likes spicy food. She's a little excited about Kiryu. They got Animus technology too? Yeah, the street's just not the same. Snake Flower Triad were here at one time. So he has some memories of Eugene Show as well. That lady is just, I don't know if she's stuck on the bike. Okay, yeah, she was just stuck on the bike. I thought she was paused in place, but still moving.
Feels like just yesterday.
Haruki used to walk into a bike just like that, too. Level up for tech. That's Kasuga's menu. We're not bothering with Kasuga just yet. Oh, he doesn't get anything special until 6, which is just evasion. Basic attacks in close combat and more evasion. So, tech kinda sucks. The speed style kinda sucks. I mean, Brawler's got the counterattack, the Tiger Drop, and Brawler's got all the weapon damage.
Namba, would you say you're a strong drinker?
Oh, yeah!
Probably not. My face doesn't go red, so some people assume I am. But I do get sleepy. That's a problem on the train back.
No so.
Half the time, I'd pass out and wake up at the last station. Back in the day, I just gave in and bought an unlimited pass.
I guess there's wisdom in that. All right.
Yeah, he gets sloppy drunk. Of course he does. Excuse me, I'm doing something over here. Stop following me. He could beat you up in 5 seconds. You want to see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hardly a fair fight.
You're welcome.
A sushi place? Conveyor belt sushi is pretty good once in a while.
What's your favorite sushi, Sunny?
It depends, but usually salmon. Like, it's not particularly oily, and it's even a little sweet.
Salmon's a solid choice. What would be your second favorite?
Seared salmon.
Not sure that counts as different.
This cafe looks familiar. Wasn't this where the Seiryu clan were shaking down at one woman for money? Like, right over here.
Nothing beats fresh baked bread. That said, I've been buying it less and less these days.
Did you get bored, you think?
Oh, no. It's just that I recently got myself a bread maker, so I've been really into that instead.
A bread maker? So you've been baking your own?
The newest ones are pretty amazing. They knead, ferment, and bake all on their own. You can even adjust the fermentation time to change the texture of the bread.
Oh, okay.
And by tuning the temperature, you can change up how soft you want your crust. Oh, there's a great deal on it right now, too, and it even comes with a cashback.
Have you ever thought about writing commercials?
Huh?
Things are going well.
You're kind of advertising for them there a little bit. She loves bread making. And selling bread to you. Man, there's so many.
Oh, this place gives you bonus points if you use contactless payments.
Contactless? I've heard of that, but I don't know too much about it.
I don't believe in
You plug into
COVID.
a smartphone app and pay through that. You can do all your shopping with just your phone, and you usually get points, so it's pretty handy. The only problem is not every store takes the same type. So I've loaded up 8 different brands to be safe.
Huh. You sure handy's the right word? All right.
You're overdoing it a little bit there. You're overdoing it. Man, I picked the wrong road to walk down.
This curry place is really something. I often come here with Jungi.
Do you always do food?
The only thing is, the owner is a bit pushy when it comes to the naan.
Sounds pretty typical.
One time, we actually turned him down, and he looked absolutely devastated. Now, I always make sure to order a large helping.
You're surprisingly empathetic. Though I imagine it leaves you stuffed.
Well, it is way more than I can handle, so I just shovel it all onto Jungi's plate. He gets so full, he can hardly walk out of the restaurant. I guess that's why he hasn't come here with me lately.
You don't say. Things are going
Poor
well.
Jungi is getting abused.
All right.
Bingo!
To know them.
Gotta get the bonds up with these folks so they'll be ready for their drinklings when there's time. Of course, there isn't time yet. But we'll be getting to them. Someday. ZXP gals. Well, let's stroll around town. Let's take it easy today.
Hello?
Kiryu, Date here.
Date-san.
I'm in Ijin show at the moment. Come out with me. We should talk. Don't try making out like you're too busy.
Is this important?
That bucket list thing you were telling me about before. I've been mulling it over ever since. Got me thinking I have too much unfinished business myself.
If I can be of some help, I'll come.
There we
I'll
go.
arrive.
See you soon.
Where should we meet?
Rose Blossom, the cabaret club. I'll tell the bar to expect you.
Isn't that like right next
Right,
door?
I'll be waiting.
At a cabaret club? You horny old man. Yeah, that's literally right next door. And there's a remembrance here, but it's a different color than everything else. Why didn't you just come to the house, you horny old man? Why do you have a remembrance of the Otohime land? Gee, I wonder what happened in there. Oh no, what did you tell her?
Ah, that takes me back.
Man, all these horny spots are reminding me of a little kid. No, that's not weird. I'm honest. Kiryu Santa?
Sachan, do you do events for Christmas and Halloween at your place?
Of course. Those are some of our most lucrative nights. Even the staff likes them because they get to cosplay.
Wow.
Oh yeah, Santa's got something in his sack for you.
Santa is always fun.
Back at Sunflower, I'd have to dress up as Santa for the younger kids. I guess that was kind of like cosplay.
Oh, I would have loved to see you in a Santa outfit, Kiryu-san. Are there any photos?
I remember someone taking pictures, but they're long gone by now.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
It's me. I've got an operation for you. Locate and procure.
Sunhee, please don't be calling a Komi Jewel agent.
Uh-oh. Those are going to be all over the internet now. What have I done? I'm going to go into double hiding. Not even Date could find me.
There he is. Took you long enough. Much obliged. We've got it from here. Going over to that table.
Very good, sir. Please enjoy yourselves.
Well, what are we doing here exactly?
Well, you used to run a cabaret club, right?
I appreciate you coming down here, Kiryu. You won't regret it, I think.
I'll trust you on that. Whose table was that just now, by the way? Do you two know each other? You were drinking together.
I'd introduce you to the guy, but the Daidoji faction wouldn't be happy with me.
So do it anyway.
Hmm? What's that supposed to mean?
Kid's name is Taichi. The boy you raised at Morning Glory, that Taichi.
Taichi Suzuki?
What?
Oh, wait, that's me.
Don't start gawking at him. He hasn't clocked you either, it would seem.
It's all that tinsel in your hair.
Hey, don't order another yet. I need a second. Any more and I'll pass out on my way home.
Man, he's a real playboy, ain't he?
I'll watch over you until the morning.
Oh, really? You'd do that?
It's not an offer I'd make to just anyone, Tai-chan. But I feel safe with you.
That's really great. Yokohama girls are the best.
To be fair, he's of legal drinking age. Back in Okinawa, he works as a fireman.
Oh, a hero.
I can't believe it. That's Taichi. What's he doing here?
I heard he was visiting a friend in Tokyo, so I rang him up. Offered to take him around Yokohama. Not like I was ever that close to the boy. Couldn't think of any better place to go than here.
Because I'm horny.
Jinsho women sure can work wonders on men like him. Doubt he even noticed I left.
What's the meaning of all this, Date-san? He's supposed to think I'm dead. Why would you invite me somewhere he could spot me?
Because if he doesn't realize who he's looking at, there's no problem.
Loophole.
Hmm?
That's why you and I are keeping our distance. Much as I'd like it, I know you can't speak directly. I still thought seeing him like this would be better than never seeing him at all.
Date-san.
You've always been too stubborn to look backward. Tell me, how does it feel? Would dying have been easier without this memory? Don't your kids warrant a spot on your list?
Don't you want to see them get laid?
I'd heard about him becoming a firefighter, you know. I still keep tabs on all of them, but I never planned on seeing them again. I couldn't even risk hoping to.
That's why we're here. This is my unfinished business. You've gone through life telling yourself you have no regrets. It's not true. You just refuse to acknowledge them. And if there's anyone still breathing in this world who could convince you of that, I suppose it's me.
Date-san.
I know. When the Daidoji helped you fabricate your death, I went along with it. And it cost you everything. Haruka, Haruto. A life cut off from the people you love. I replay those events over and over in my head, wondering if I could have changed the outcome.
It was my responsibility. My death was the only thing that could have ensured their safety. Date-san, you have nothing to blame yourself for.
Either way, that was a long time ago. Maybe now I could make a difference? Maybe?
Hold on. Who are they?
What's that, trouble?
Oh, I'm not sure, actually.
Hey, why are all the girls hanging out here? Send some to our table.
Very sorry, sir. We'll address this at once.
You'd better. We're paying customers too, ain't we?
I apologize, everyone. I didn't know I'd be so popular in here.
That's because Tai-chan is the cutest. I won't drink with anyone else.
You mean it?
Piss off, you dumb fucking tourist. You really think you're hot shit?
Damn it.
Hell, I'm shit-faced.
Too well. Wanted Taichi to have a good time, you know.
This is dangerous. Everyone's too drunk.
Hey, you're being very impolite, aren't you? Calm down and someone will join you soon.
Excuse me? I don't take lip from working girls.
Oh, he's hitting a woman.
What the hell? You can't do that. Never hit a woman.
Hey, don't be a fool. As long as Taichi's there, you can't intervene.
But violence!
All night's ruined now. I'm gonna discipline this chick.
No!
Huh?
That's enough. You make me sick.
The hell?
Taichan!
You're dead, punk!
We get to control Taichi.
Huh? Learn some discipline yourself.
Huh. Well, I'll be. Who would have thought Taichi had it in him?
He's full of surprises.
I think you rubbed off on him.
Fucking fast.
Okay, never mind.
Nobody likes a guy who hogs the tits.
Ah, Taichan, are you okay? Please get up, please.
Excuse me, that's quite enough. Leave it once or I'll call the police.
Shut your mouth. This is your fault, scumbag.
This ends right now, or I'll pay you back for Taichi 10 times over.
Uncle. Is it really you, Uncle Kaz?
Oh shit.
Uncle.
I should have waited till he blacked out first.
Everybody has a death wish tonight. Whole world's been shitting on me. Now, I'm gonna shit on all of you!
Ew, that's kind of gross. I'm gonna have to beat you up before you do that. Let's take it outside first, though.
Let's do it.
Alright, well, we got this. I think this is the guy that started it. He could take this. Well, technically that was more of a joint breaker than anything else, but I'll take it. Blah. You just blarg. Full on Tokatsu jump cut to a different location. Birds outdoors.
Follow my lead.
You're gonna get stomped. Wanna play?
How about this?
Time to put you down.
Tiger drop.
Did you?
Oh, all the damn luck. It wasn't supposed to go like this.
He moved the bodies back indoors.
Will it be all right?
Oh,
They still need to pay, by the way.
sleeping like a baby. He's more drunk than he is hurt. Maybe we overdid it a little.
He's fine.
Sir?
He's gonna make a great firefighter. Boy's in good shape. Hell, he's a grown man.
Taichi's gonna wake up before too long. You should leave. We'll catch up. I'll stay behind and try to clean up this mess.
Maybe you should try being a vigilante for all the kids that you raised. Just like a Batman that swoops in.
Uncle Kaz!
Hey, rise and shine, kid. What a night.
Oh, I'm real sorry. I remember there was a fight. Somebody came and defended me.
Somebody? You mean was Kiryu here?
Huh?
Okay, you're kind of blowing it.
You were calling out for him, Taichi. Uncle Kaz, you said.
Really? Weird. Guess I was dreaming.
The good news is you held your own, protecting that girl of yours. Huh. Not every man is the sort who'd do that, you know. Even if they wanted to.
Actually, that's my trick when I need to be brave. I think about what Uncle Kiryu would do. When I remember the way he was, it's like I can shut down any fear inside me.
You don't say. That's a pretty clever technique. Should give it a try myself.
Yeah, sure. It always works for me.
Face is looking a little swollen on that side, but I think it'll be fine.
This place good?
Kanagawa PD contact recommended it to me. Order one drink, sit as long as you like.
I think I remember this
Now
place.
on, consider this my Ijincho hideout.
So you mean...
Think I'll stay around town for a bit. You know, stay on top of that bucket list of yours? Taichi's little night out was only the start of it. I've got calls going out all over Yokohama.
Stop. You realize that if the Daidoji faction catches on, we'll both pay.
What are they gonna do?
They haven't objected yet, have they? Not even Taichi knows you're still out there. Trust me, the fearsome Daidoji faction has nothing to worry about.
You're testing them.
Look, I realize I'm taking a risk here, but when it comes to your final days, I don't care. Nothing you say is gonna stop me. If Daidoji has a problem, they know where I am. So then, Taichi stir anything in you? Do you regret what happened tonight? Because I saw your face just before you left. The way you looked at that proud young man. You have ties to this world. They don't disappear when you turn your back.
You're not wrong.
Dragons don't have the luxury of dying forgotten. Taichi remembers you. People remember you. Kazuma Kiryu never walked the easiest path, but the steps he took always bore fruit. You have the responsibility to reap the harvest you've sown. I've never been more certain. I'll call you again. Kasuga and all that is important, but take some time for yourself, too.
Date-san. Thank you. I don't have the words. I'll never forget what you're doing for me. Taichi and the others. I thought maybe I'd been able to let go. That even if I never saw them again, I'd be fine. But when I heard his voice with my own ears, when he was right there in front of me, who knew I'd be so happy? I certainly didn't.
That's more than you need to say. Now I've got quite some work to do.
So that was a pretty nice little bucket list link there. 70 soul. So as we get more awakening levels, we'll get life links with Date. Or we could go see people in his past. And hey, Taichi is coming to the island. Sorry about that, I was getting sloppy drunk again. I'm learning something today. Oh, that was quick. Wait, no, that's not Date. Who the hell is this? Something about Restaurant Row. Taichi's gonna be incredibly confused when he sees the Kiryu and Majima statues. He's like, wow, somebody else knows about them. He's gonna love the Uncle Kiryu next to the giant golden demon. Mark is here. Just in time for something pretty big. Restaurant Row, over here. Who could this be? They're being kind of suspicious. Certainly nobody in the Komi Joel, unless it's going to be Jungi Han playing a prank. Oh hey, remembrances. There's a vintage movie theater. It looks kind of run down. I've seen that. So you met him too, huh? Running from his fans, showing him movies. Looks like he's made a comeback. Good for him. I'll watch his movies and fight off the Ram-Rams.
Oh hey, the vintage theater closed down.
I know, I was pretty fond of it.
Picture perfect.
Oh, hey!
I know. I was pretty...
Yeah, I would go there too. That's too bad. Their 3-month-long Sharks on Screen extravaganza challenge was great.
The what?
Must have been some challenge.
You're telling me there's enough shark movies to last 3 months?
Sure. I'd never joke about sharks.
Sharks in Space.
Noted.
Amityville Shark.
Through all of them.
Sharknado. Sharknado 2.
More recent ones got evil Martian sharks battling Earth sharks in New York.
Sharks
Classic
vs.
setup,
Martians.
but really enjoyable nonetheless.
Define classic.
Shark Exorcist is a bad movie. Never watch it.
Yeah, maybe too much.
A new one just premiered where the sharks were actually in the water. The audience went nuts.
Define shark.
You know, fins, gray, teeth. There is a lot of shark movies out there. Red Letter Media did a coverage on this. I think I mentioned this before. Where they tried to find like common themes and a bunch of like B-movie schlock stuff that's out there. And it's like Amityville, Exorcism, and Shark. And there was Amity Shark, there's Shark Exorcism, there's Amity Shark Exorcism, Sharks in Space, Sharknado, of course. There's a lot of shark movies out there. Space Sharks vs. the Chocobo, starring AC. How did you find out about my secret acting job? Of course, there was Amityville Exorcism. Amityville in Space. There was an Amityville in Space. There's a lot of schlock out there. There's so much slop. Well, we're here.
Hey.
We haven't seen Majima yet, right? Yeah, no, we haven't. Maybe he's a lifelink. Or I'll start screaming, help, help, it's killing me. Schlock it, yeah. I'm in awe as how much schlock is there. So this is outside of Zhao's old place, ain't it? Sharks trying to reach the one place uncorrupted by capitalism. Space! Do I know you? Aren't you supposed to be the secret boss? Hi, Amon. You fought a lot. Hi, Neo. Or shall I call you Agent Smith? We targeted Ichiban Kasuga in a little place you might remember. The Millennium Tower? The final Millennium Tower? It's like they're... Besides the kids, is there anybody that doesn't know where Kazuma Kiryu is at all times?
Not quite.
You've insulted the Amon clan with all your secret boss fighting. All those speedruns that made us look silly. We're getting revenge. You know, having cancer makes us look bad. Stop having cancer immediately.
Kiryu-san.
I thought I said nobody. What's this Matrix-looking mother pecker? We could take him. You used to be a Yoshi, but now you're just a Goomba. You don't believe in the power of friendship.
I'll let you guys bring it on.
Time to fight Joe Mama. I mean Ammon. Counterattack. Oh, he's level 54. He's level 54. He's resistant to lightning. How's he like poison? I think this one... Okay!
Yeah.
I think this is a scripted loss. Birds outdoors.
Watch this. It's
I won't hold back.
Well, we hit him several times. Get up, I need to punch you. Hi, way to start a fight. Ow. And he's still rolling to this day. How about I kill one of them?
What'd you say?
I don't like this guy. He's got a gun. He's gonna shoot our wizard. So how are we gonna defeat a level 54? It's time to go Super Saiyan!
Show me what you got.
Dragon's Resurgence. Fill up his height meter, and you can go Super Saiyan on people. And then it becomes an action game. Screw this turn-based crap. Into the wall. I reject your battle system and substitute my own, says Rain. Well, technically it was a throw. I'll leave you be for now. Never returns for the rest of the game. This power of friendship, we must harness it too. Maybe he's a secret boss that I didn't fight because I didn't do all the lifelink stuff. I think we have to complete all of the Kazuma Kiryu personality enhancers to get this guy again. Hyper Combo KO. I reject Infinite Wealth and substitute Yakuza 0. But the inputs are kind of weird on it. Usually you don't want to throw anybody because it takes so long and you're on a timer. It's just that I hit the wrong button. I wanted to kick him instead. Oh, this song. What's it doing to me? This weird feeling. It's like I'm looking at Haruka again. What kind of sorcery is this?
Thanks.
Well, they get instantly knocked out by Eamon, but then again, he's level 54 and they were like level 30. Well, he was here. Can't remember if I dealt with any of his siblings. It's just like a whole family of these guys? Hey, that's a lot of bond. Maybe we should get some new gear. Required equipment 4 stars. I got 5s and 3s. I need more leather shoes. Or maybe some more boxing shoes. I gotta hit up a dungeon or something. So we have to keep an eye out for darker books. Like I said, I'll be doing most of the remembrances later. And if I feel like some of them are important, I'll just recap them next time we stream it. But it's the cutscene, the ones that lead into like a mini quest, like Amon here, is the ones I'm interested in doing on stream. I wonder if this is a taxi cab. I just want to check something in Kamurocho to see if that thing spawned yet. Ooh, what'd this be? I see a white book. I see 2 white books. I see 3 white books. I have a feeling that these are the things I was looking for before. Let's do this one first. Serena. The new Serena. Oh, okay, that's Mama's place. That's where we were just at with Date. All goes back to Nishiki. Of course, Nishiki was like one of the most influential things in Kiryu's life. Next to all the kids and Haruka. Not surprising. This is the start. No, this ain't the Stardust. What is this? A homeless man.
I can't breathe.
Hey, what's the matter? Are you alright?
I'm having a fit. I can't breathe.
Got it. Just hold on. Don't move.
No. Stop. Don't call an ambulance.
Can't afford it.
I can't afford it.
Oh, okay.
This isn't the time for that. You could die.
What do you think this is, America?
Even if I survive this, I'd just be assumed dead if those thieving debt collectors come after me.
Damn it. Then what should I do? If he's refusing an ambulance, how can I help him? Should I look for a hospital nearby?
Before Nishiki went psycho, he and Kiryu were bros. Yeah, if anybody saw the TV show, I think they would get a glimpse of that. Got a hospital?
But what are the chances of finding a hospital in the heart of Kamurocho? Wait a minute. Aren't we right near?
Maybe one of the cabaret clubs has a hospital. Ah, yes, coffee. That'll be perfect.
That's right. Emoto Medical Clinic. Home to Kamurocho's best physician. He'll treat this guy for free.
I remember that place.
It's been ages since we first met. Wouldn't matter if all of society turned its back on you. Doc Emoto doesn't refuse anyone in need. I respect the man.
So, he actually follows the Hippocratic Oath.
Hang in there, alright? I'm gonna get you to a doctor.
Maybe you should carry him over there to the doctor where you're going. But first, we're gonna get some ramen.
Doc, sorry to barge in. It's an emergency.
Wow, Doc, you really improved yourself.
Where's Dr. Emoto?
I'm Dr. Emoto, but if you're looking for my father, he's out currently. I'm sure he'll be back soon.
Then you must be.
But didn't you just say there's an emergency? Oh, let's not waste time chatting. What's the situation? Can patient move on his own?
A homeless man collapsed. He's having some sort of attack. He's on the street right now and won't take an ambulance.
Understood. This kind of thing is fairly typical. My apologies, but I'll need your help carrying him in.
Doc Sawbones Mario.
Is he alright now?
Yes, he's fine. He's actually one of my father's patients. This tends to happen from time to time. Though, this time around, it was your intervention that ended up saving him.
That's a relief. So how is the old doctor these days?
Well, the years have taken their toll. In fact, that's more noticeable lately. Were you a patient of my father's?
No, I'm not exactly.
Just blowing my cover.
Huh? What's going on here? He injured?
He collapsed after having another attack. Seems he ran out of the meds you prescribed. That gentleman over there made me aware of the situation, so we were able to prevent a disaster.
Oh, I see. Thank you. And I'm sure he'd like to personally extend his thanks when he comes to.
No, there's no need for that. I've got to head out soon.
Earlier, it sounded as though you knew my father personally.
Well, I've heard a few things here and there, but it was quite a while ago.
I'm not completely blowing it.
Did you hear good things or bad things?
All good things.
Well, I suppose I should thank my lucky stars.
So, you run this clinic with your daughter now?
Hell no. This is my clinic. She's just a busybody who barges in whenever she feels like it. Taking after me was 100% her idea.
True, I was never asked, but someone has to keep this place running. No matter what my dad says. I've told him he can retire anytime, but he absolutely refuses to settle down.
Now, you too.
What's wrong?
I know it's you, Kazuma Kiryu.
No, my apologies. For a second, I mistook you for someone I knew way back when.
Wouldn't a doctor know better?
Come to think of it, I heard he died a few years ago. He was a legend among the Yakuza here in Kamurocho.
You don't say.
Huh. That voice. You even sound just like him. But I guess that's downright impossible. To think, I almost accused a friend of faking his own death all those years ago. Preposterous.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you've got the wrong guy. I'm just passing through.
Right.
But I did haunt Kamurocho often in the past. I've heard a lot about you. In a town that only cares about money and women, there's a doctor who'll help anybody in need. A man of great character.
Well, that's pretty exaggerated. But it's nice to know that I'm a trusted physician.
What's with this heavy atmosphere? You two can just tell me if I'm in the way.
It's just two auras clashing.
That's not it.
I'm going on break. You guys, take your time.
It must be reassuring to know you have a reliable successor. She grew up following in your footsteps. One look at her, and you can tell how strong-willed she is.
Isn't that the truth? Once my daughter makes up her mind, it's her way or the highway. Huh. But that's the right attitude to have when running a clinic like this. And patients seem to prefer being treated by her, rather than an old grouch like me.
Gee, I wonder why.
These days, all anyone ever seems to ask me is when I'm gonna retire.
That's a shame.
Damn straight. It only gets me even more fired up. At this rate, I'll be a doctor until my dying day.
Then I'll reincarnate myself so I can still be a doctor.
Those ungrateful patients can't get rid of me yet.
It was good to see you, Doc Emoto.
As someone who treats the injured and infirm, I can't exactly ask you to come again soon. But I'm here for you. Even if you're guarding secrets, you can trust me. Doctor-patient confidentiality, you know.
Thanks. I might just take you up on that offer.
Good old Doc Emo. That's what we used to call him. Right above the spunky.
Times have changed, and even the Tojo clan is long gone. But some things never change. Looks like I'm still no match for you, Dakamoto.
Even though I'm really bad at lying. War never changes. I thought we would get him as a pound mate or something. I just realized Psycho's at 1 HP. Maybe she needs that clinic. Look at that. They got like a bouncy castle in there and everything. I'm heading up this way back to the children's park that I tried to go to before. There's something here now. Kids! Alright, time to be creepy like Superman.
Pocket circuit racing.
Hmm?
Somebody say pocket circuit!
Neat. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I'll race you to the pocket circuit stadium.
Pocket circuit? Don't mention that, it gets me excited.
Pocket Circuit Stadium. Kamurocho actually has one again.
Man, I hope I get to play some.
Ah, Pocket Circuit. Those little radio-controlled race cars. It's a surprisingly deep hobby, competing against others on elaborate racetracks.
Mostly children.
There was a time I was the fastest Pocket Circuit racer in Kamurocho, taking on all comers. I got to know the kids who frequented the place through racing and modding our cars together. And I even formed a lasting friendship with a Pocket Circuit fighter that managed our location. Last time I saw him was back in Onomichi. Hope he's doing all right.
Well, we certainly won't meet him out here.
So annoying. Let me play how I want, fighter.
Hmm?
But that customization you put together won't work, Kojiro-kun. Try these tires instead. They'll give you more friction on turns. Come on, use them just once, buddy. For me?
Knock it off. The tires I have are the best. They're purple.
Purple's cool, but the color doesn't make it race better. Don't you want to stay on the track?
No, shut up already. Fighter, you suck.
Let's go find something to do at the park.
Yeah, this is dumb, Yasukun.
Aw, just give it a little more time.
You got dissed.
Not again. Jeez, I can't get these kids to listen.
I want the old one back.
Oh well, better clean up. Whoa! Ooh, sorry about that.
Huh. A golem tiger.
Oh? You recognize it?
I used to race here, actually. Back with the first Pocket Circuit fighter.
Whoa.
And that's how Pocket Circuit was
My name's
made.
Muranaka. I'm a new fighter, employed by the Pocket Circuit Company themselves.
I'm... Well, as far as Pocket Circuit goes, I'm Kazuma.
Kiryu!
Huh? Pleasure to meet you. So if you knew this branch's first fighter, you must go back a while.
I started in the bubble era. Must have been 30 years ago now.
Whoa, that would have been the first boom period. Amazing. I'd have loved to have been there to see it. Is it true? How popular it was back then?
I'd say so. From what I recall, it really swept the country for a time. Then one day, the Kamurocho Stadium was gone. I'm surprised to see it come back now.
Yeah, it did die down for a while, but recently there's been a surge of interest. The market's swelling again. On top of that, we have a new company president. He's a Pocket Circuit fanatic, apparently. I'm super into it. He came up with a bunch of innovative new mixed media strategies to get younger school kids back into RC racing.
It's called live service. What the hell's mixed media?
So, what made you want to be a pocket circuit fighter?
Everything else aside, the cars. Pocket circuit cars fascinate me. Pocket circuit's popularity was waning by the time I got into it.
I must
but
help the
I
pocket
didn't
circuit.
care. I'd spend every afternoon customizing my rig.
I'll buy all the stock.
All of my meager allowance went toward building the best machine I could. I didn't have friends at school, but eventually, I met people through Pocket Circuit. It was like finding my place in the world. It was
Why can't they make these models have their elbows touch their knees?
That made you want to become a fighter.
Yup. It was the fighter at my local branch who approached me when he saw that I would race alone. He helped bring me together with the other kids. I finally made friends. All thanks to him. That's the person I want to be. Someone who can help cheer kids up when they're going through hard times. That's a true pocket circuit fighter.
I think that's the right idea.
I want the NPCs to turn around and start walking towards us going, ooh, pocket circuit?
This job's a lot harder than I thought it'd be. When it comes to pocket circuit tech, nobody knows more than me. And I just want to pass on that knowledge. Teach kids the best customizations. Support their curiosity.
Tell me all the broken bills now.
Oh, I can't get through to them. The kids all seem to hate me. Maybe I'm just not cut out to be a fighter. Now that I'm 30, it might be time to move back home.
Well, your life's basically over.
Laughing at me?
No. It's just that back in my day, the fighter here was in a very similar position. He and I raced together a lot. I have nothing but good memories of him. It's been a long time, but I still consider him a close friend.
You really had that kind of bond?
He was a great spokesperson for the hobby, and good with kids. Still, he had his share of troubles. The company never saw him as more than a disposable part-timer. When he had 30, he had a hard time staying with it.
Wow. What did he do?
He decided to remain a fighter. He loved Pocket Circuit. The kids loved him. In the end, he couldn't turn away from that love.
And then he died in a tragic pocket circuit accident.
Huh? Makes me jealous. If I only had a better relationship with them, I wouldn't be so confused.
RC car went right through his cranium.
Let me ask, what do you imagine the kids there want from you?
Me? Well, I'm the Pocket Circuit fighter. They want me to teach them the best way to race, don't they?
That's an important part of it. The fighter should be someone you can consult on builds. However, do you really think that's what children are looking for?
Huh?
You told
Only
me
the
about
sweaty
Pocket
tryhards will do that.
But you didn't mention his technical expertise. Did you decide to become a fighter because he made you a faster car? Did you idolize him because he taught you which tire set takes?
Wasn't he the kart fighter from the first game? No, this is a new one.
He meant the world
This is an
to me
intern.
Because when I had nobody, he rescued me from my loneliness.
I think you understand now. What is it the children want from their fighter? You know the answer, don't you?
Kazuma-kun. You're right. This whole time, I've been mistaken. Pocket Circuit might be a technical hobby, but that's not its heart. It can't be only about winning and losing. First and foremost, it's about having fun with your fellow racers. I can't believe I looked past something so obvious. No wonder the kids hate me.
It's not too late, you know.
Right. I'm gonna find those kids. This time, I won't talk about wheels. I'll talk about feels. Pocket Circuit runs on love.
Well, actually, it runs on electricity, but you're getting the idea.
Oh, thanks so much, Kazuma-kun. Fighter away!
No. Oh, wait, these are little pocket cars. It'll be sure like zzz. Public Park 3? Friendship has no finish line. This is a multi-parter. Do we get to go to Onomichi too? So we could get the old pocket fighter back? Oh, someone to beat up?
Yo, sick cart, short stuff. Is this limited edition? Yeah, I want one too.
Hey, give it back, please!
Huh? Don't be such a greedy brat. Well, you want to get hit?
A premium model's wasted on some dumbass kids. I'll make this thing fly.
But I spent my whole allowance on it.
I don't care. Go away before I kill you.
Seriously? What
Don't
losers?
move a muscle, you scum!
Huh? Is that the nerd I think it is?
Nerd? No! Try Pocket Circuit Fighter!
And I'm gonna fight you!
That's Kojiro-kun's car. Hand it over.
Shit! Pocket Jerk-Off Fighter's actually lecturing me. Why don't you crawl back into whatever boomer-ass manga they cribbed your outfit from?
Oh!
You know we'd put a car like that to better use than some moron toddlers. Don't you want faster races at your rinky-dink stadium?
Are you nuts? As if I'd let anyone who mistreats kids race on my tracks. Pocket Circuit may be competitive, but it's not the fastest who wins the day. It's whoever has the most fun. You two blockheads don't deserve Pocket Circuit.
By the power of Pocket Circuit, I will defeat you!
It's not safe here. Move along, please.
But Fighter...
Don't worry about me. Now go.
Okay.
Now.
Forget all about your car, because I'm gonna lose this fight.
And me. Right. Listen up. You're dealing with the Pocket Circuit Fighter now.
Punch.
Cheap shot! So, that's how it is?
Hey, this nerd's literally as weak as he looks.
Look at you in that oversized chip bag! This fighter can suck my ass!
For real. What kind of virgin devotes his whole life to toy cars?
Oh, what kind of virgin steals them? Let's be honest here.
Go home! If your family ain't disowned you yet, maybe they can find you a real job, fighter!
Not so anime now, says Nerdell.
Car. Hand it over.
Shut the fuck up!
Damn it! My race isn't run yet.
He's actually out cold. Let's teabag him.
Hey.
Huh?
The hell? Who are you?
Okay, that kid's dead.
Besides a Pocket Circuit fan. You've both made a big mistake just now. Now be quiet and give me the card.
What's up with him? You got some death wish, old man?
Should we find out?
Hell yeah, we should! Let's fuck this guy up!
I wonder if there's some items to throw at these children.
This kind of sucks. It's my turn.
Oh, they're level 32s. So therefore, we should do this.
Try to block this.
Remember, they're teenagers.
Follow my lead.
Oh, should we really do that? I don't want to do that to them. That'll do them dirty. There's nothing to grab, so sure. Oh, that's the dodge button. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, you're still alive? Okay.
We'll fight to the end.
Incendiary grenade? Sure.
Take this.
Teens are resistant to fire, though. That was certainly a flip. Well, I dislocated a jaw, broke someone's skull open.
I should do it. Hmm?
Fighter, please say something.
That you, Kojiro-kun?
Yes, it's me. Are you okay? Fighter!
Was that water or whatever worth it, huh?
Be all right.
It was
Honey,
it
you
was a
hurt?
pocket circuit car, so yes, it was definitely worth it.
Yes. Thanks so much.
Fighter, you're so strong.
In fact, I got off easy.
Huh? What? Me?
Well, look, those bullies are all knocked out.
They're dead.
Oh, was that me?
There's nobody else around. You're the coolest, Fighter.
You knocked all that one guy's teeth out.
Got my car back.
Don't worry about it. It's a fighter's job to keep the racer safe.
Fighter, you did all of this for us. After I said such mean stuff to you. I swear, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I promise, Kojiro-kun. I'm the one who's sorry. You only wanted to have fun customizing your kit. I tried to force my way of doing things onto you, but you never asked me to. I assumed you'd be happier if you won more often, but you were smart enough to know what matters to you. I was a crummy fighter. I forgot the most important thing about Pocket Circuit. Please, forgive me.
Fighter!
Hey, I know how to make it all okay. Let's race together.
Yeah, let's go. Take us back to the stadium, Fighter.
Yeah, of course. I might need to buy a couple bandages first. Can you two go on ahead?
Sure, we'll wait for you there.
Yeah, we could use the bones of the teenagers as a racetrack.
Well done, fighter. You've really earned that title.
Muranaka-kun!
President.
This looks familiar.
Huh. No way. Of course. Fighter said the new president was a fanatic.
I got a call on my pocket phone that a fighter was in a scuffle and rushed over. Are you all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm just fine, sir. And no harm came to the children.
I see. Well, thank goodness. You did the right thing protecting them, Muranaka-kun.
And you killed for the heart of Pocket Circuit.
Any fighter worth their stripes would do the same.
Muranaka-kun, something's different about you. Have you found some new motivation?
Do you think so? Kazuma-kun's to thank then, probably.
Kazuma-kun?
Yes, sir. He's a truly noble man, and a racer since the bubble era. I was beginning to doubt my value as a fighter. To be honest, Kazuma-kun heard me out and gave me advice fit for a sage. He opened my eyes, sir.
How about that? Kazuma-kun.
Must be a
He
coincidence.
helped you through a personal crisis.
Yes, absolutely.
A lot of Japanese guys named
May I
Kazuma.
ask, it sounds like you might know him, sir?
He happens to be an important old friend.
Oh, I should have realized. Kazuma-kun mentioned knowing the first fighter. He called you a friend, too.
He did he?
Oh crap, I left too much slip.
If it's all right, sir, I should get back to the stadium. The kids are waiting for me.
And take care of yourself. Oh, Muranaka-kun. If you happen to see Kazuma-kun again, give him a message. I would love another race someday, friend.
You got it, sir. I won't forget.
Well, that's another place I can't show my face ever again.
You called me your friend, huh? Pocket Circuit sure is special, Kazuma-kun. If I ever see you again, let's laugh together. Let's cry, let's shout. Just like the kids do. Like we used to back then. Let's race, Kazuma-kun.
Oh, now I really want to race, and I can't. Oh, look, he's a pound mate now. and a visitor. He's also going to see the Kiryu statue. There's definitely one more that I want to do. One more familiar face. Well, actually, two more familiar faces, but the other wasn't in Jincho. Oh, right, the Pocket Circuit minigame isn't even on this game, is it? No, sadly, and I'm kind of upset about that. Because now that Dondoko Island is done, I really want to obsess over another minigame.
The Champion District, huh? Thinking back on it, old man Komaki used to train me here and over in West Park.
Racetrack Island, sounds good.
West Park's been gone ever since Kamurocho Hills went up. But this place hasn't changed a bit.
That guy looks like Kung
I
Fu.
swear, from kicking you while you're down to unfair matchups, even full-on shotgun blasts. Komaki knew how to dish it out. His methods might have been a little unorthodox, sure, but I also learned a lot from him. He was pretty aged last time we met, too. Hope he's still doing okay.
He's probably dead.
Yo! The hell you think you're doing here, Gramps?
Really?
Yeah, bro, this is our territory. What, you deaf or something, huh?
Who's this?
No, actually, I didn't.
Martha, is that you?
I'm pretty sure no one else did either.
It's been 50 years!
The hell'd you say?
Alright, fine then. It's beatdown time!
Oh boy. You're dead meat, old-timer. Sorry about it.
Now hang on. I'm a nice enough guy. Tell you what, you leave your cash with us, and we'll let you go. Sound fair?
Well, I only got 65 million on me.
What a guy.
I don't have time for this.
Hold it! You fucking with us? And after I was all generous and shit?
And shit is a good way to describe it.
Oh, this.
Shut up! Alright, fine. Guess we'll just kill you then.
I have something to tell you. I have backup.
This kind of sucks. Let's do it.
Kiryu, you gotta stop getting in fights like this. I know we're supposed to support you and everything, but this is ridiculous.
Watch this.
Shame this isn't Zero. There's plenty of minigames and 2 businesses. They just need to make Yakuza 0 into an RPG. I'll play that. Psycho's still on 1 HP. Yes. And?
There's more where this came from.
Your point?
That mouth of yours is trouble. Better learn to shut it. Or the next guy might not be so nice.
We're so sorry!
I'll summon more birds. See if I don't.
Well, aren't you a sight? No doubt you fought your share of battles, hmm?
You still alive, old man? He didn't age a day.
Huh? Wait, now, are you?
Hey, nice to meet you. Forgive me, but have we met?
I see. Live long enough, and you're bound to have a secret or two. Sorry, it seems I was mistaken. Well, you look very similar to an old pupil of mine. But that was long ago, of course.
Is that right?
The name's Sotaro Komaki, master of the Komaki School. I teach martial arts here in town, and have for quite some time. So, you new here? Come out this way on a trip or something?
Oh, no, just here running an errand. I'll be leaving soon.
Ah. Then, while I have you, any interest in becoming my pupil? Fair chance you'll improve your skills 100 times over.
Don't blow it. Don't blow it.
You know, had you asked me when I was younger, I might have taken you up on that. Unfortunately, I've got other things on my plate right now. Sorry.
Sure. Can't argue there. Well then, at least give ear to the ramblings of an old man.
For years now, I've taught martial arts to anyone willing, from ambitious youth to aimless drifter. Among them was a strong, kind man with a fist to match even mine. And though he never spoke of them, his scars were selfless ones. Intriguing as he was, I considered him my #1 pupil. He even went on to influence my other students as well.
Oh, what was his
Perhaps
name?
it was
Kevin.
what you might call charisma. Of all those who came and went, he was the only one who had it.
Nerdell says, I don't have many graduates.
Much
Most
to my
don't pass the
dismay,
shotgun test.
My pupils tell me he's already passed away. Nevertheless, I sometimes dream of giving lessons to him once more. Just as I had in West Park with all the homeless.
I have to teach her my secret technique.
Listen, truth is, I don't have much time left. So can I ask you a favor? There's something I'd like to do before I die.
And what's that?
I'd like to round things off. One final fight. A duel for the ages. Who better than my #1 pupil? Forgive me. A man that looks like him, I mean.
You got some echoing going on in the studio.
So how about it? Help an old man out.
The re-record didn't go so well on that one. Alright.
I can do that. I may not be your pupil, but I'll give it my all.
Well then, I hope you don't mind if I do the same. In the name of true strength, Sotaro Komaki answers the call!
If you don't mind, I'm going to use this kung fu that I picked up in an alley somewhere.
Sotaro Komaki shall show me what's down.
I won't hold back.
Use this essence of Komaki pupil in the fight? No, I'm going to use the essence of Komaki master.
It's over!
Then I'm going to use essence of Komaki pupil.
Follow my lead.
Time to put you down!
Does those look familiar? Oh hey, there's stuff to throw at this guy here. Isn't that part of the Komaki technique?
Follow my lead.
Just grab anything you could find and swing it.
I won't hold back.
Oh, I can't go back far enough. Essence of bowling.
It's over! Take this!
You are but a fledgling.
Follow my
Oh,
lead.
counterattacking? Huh? I don't have the samurai buff.
Such a pity for this.
But I could always use that. Or maybe jellyfish juice.
Nothing personal. I won't hold back.
This guy is actually the toughest person yet.
Follow my lead.
I got some more. I see a bicycle over there.
I won't hold back.
Oh, I know what I could use. I made a stream. The last one I made was Poacher. Poacher? That wasn't even a stream. That was a Let's Play. By the way, watch as I beat up this old man. I'm not letting you up! I'm not letting you up!
Sorry about it.
Also hide the sweetie gamer.
Hardly a fair fight. Learning more every day.
Essence of the Dragon God.
How was that, old man?
Also, that was a long time ago. That was like
My.
2014?
Something.
Really, you don't have much time? You're way tougher than anyone else out here.
I think I also got the screenshot for this picture, too.
It's been a good while since I got to go all out.
I found you by the poacher, I meant to say. Yeah, nice Yahtzee game. I watch a lot of Yahtzee's videos now.
Anyhow, it seems I've nothing left to teach you.
Maybe you're still mistaken, but can I tell you something?
What's that?
A while back, I did in fact do martial arts training, and from someone just like you. Whenever he found someone looking to get stronger, he'd always take them under his wing. This training was unique, to say the least, but his passion...
Interesting you would say that. I actually did a stream of the Chizo mythos about 2 Halloweens ago.
I'm sure he's still out there holding on to those beliefs, raising others, just like he raised me.
Beliefs, Well, I'm sure he'd be very proud of his former student. He'd see...
You can thank YouTube for not telling you.
To lay it all out on the line for others, and the kindness needed to protect them. He'd say, you haven't changed a bit. But remember, those things can always be used against you. Careful, you don't let your guard down. Anyhow, with that, I think I've said all I need.
I'll keep it in mind. Anyway, take care, all right?
Oh, I won't be able to do that anymore.
Thanks again, old man.
I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go die now, because you impacted every rib into my lung.
Stranger, as long as these old bones hold, I'll continue devoting myself to my pupils. Perhaps someday we'll fight again, should our paths cross. Until then, keep on keeping on,
Likewise.
Fist bump. As long as these old bones hose, skip to X-ray of everything turning to dust.
Guess the Komaki school's got a lot of students these days. No doubt they're all learning the same lessons I did. I learned a lot from Old Man Komaki, and not just techniques.
Say, what's that next door?
I'm still learning from him every day.
That looks familiar.
Keep on keeping on, old man.
No, Kiryu, you're going the wrong way. I want to check out that other building. So now I know which ones are going to be quests and which ones are just going to be normal things. And also, Komaki is a pound mate. You could pound with Komaki. You could pound Komaki. I mean, what? Okay, where was it? Where was it? Where were we fight? Ah, there it is. This looks a little familiar. Ichi. It's Shangri-La. Well, what's left of it anyway. I think there was supposed to be a Shangri-La dungeon? Or, no, I think one of the earlier Yakuzas, you come to the wreckage of Shangri-La and there's like a gimp boss in here somewhere? He's like just a gimp guy? All I read was he was addicted to sex.
Ah, that takes me back.
Now, everybody I know is dead, except for the people I killed by punching them in the ribs until they die. Oh well. Yeah, I don't see any more whites here, so I could clean up this place and we never have to come back to Kamurocho again, unless I'm going shopping. So it's one less area to worry about on stream. I'm gonna go to Pink Street. And there's someone in Ijin show that's also, well, I guess he's not looking for Kiryu. But he might want to re-meet with Kiryu. I don't know if it's better or worse, though. He's over here. The gambling hall. The Koi Koi and Oichocobo hall. I saw a walk and talk along the way, so I'm going to grab that too. It's Up this way.
Let's do it.
Segway. I need... Once we get to, Ichiban again? I almost forgot his name. Once we get Ichiban again, I need to get some more parts for the Segway. More decorations.
I notice it's been pretty sunny over here. Maybe because of all the rain back in Hawaii.
I actually really like the rain.
Oh, is that right? That's pretty rare.
Well, to be more accurate, it's not the rain, but the umbrellas. I love stepping out with a fancy umbrella, so I think rainy days are great.
I get what you mean.
I'm a monster
Rain can
truck.
be
Vroom
nice
vroom.
now and again. I once owned a really fancy umbrella, but it was no match for the typhoon that day.
Who goes out during a typhoon?
I do.
Things are going well.
She likes umbrellas. Scooters, the enemy of segways. Get rid of them. Knock them down. Yeah. Who's so tough now, Mr. Scooter?
Gotta say, I haven't been sleeping too well lately. Takes me forever to fall asleep, too.
You really need to bring this up now?
Sleep medication around here?
Nah, before you chance it with the meds, you ought to rethink your bedtime routines.
That's what I can do.
Yeah, probably toy around with your phone a lot, right?
Yeah, that's true. I usually end up watching videos and stuff.
Maybe just stop looking at your phone in bed.
Yeah, the light from the screen causes your brain to...
Kiryu
If
is
you get sleepy and
bored.
lose your grip, you'll drop your phone on your face. You'll just wake yourself up, and who wants that?
Well,
I've done that.
More about the science and what have you, but... Oh, well, I guess the result's the same.
And that whole time, Kiryu was just messing around on his Segway. What do you want? Hell, I do have 65 million laying around. You lost me a koi koi.
Uh-huh.
Sure, let's go into the swamp water and do some gambling. You remind me of a guy I knew. What was his name? Kyle? I wonder who Kiryu knows down in the sewers. There's 4 of them, actually. One's Leonardo, one's Donatello, one's Michelangelo, and the other one's Raphael. Huh, I thought he would be here. Hi, gambling. Maybe I got the wrong thing here. Kiryu, why? Gambling dens always remind me of Haruka. She always liked to gamble. I keep on telling her she's too young for that. She probably developed a gambling addiction.
I remember this.
She owes her kidneys. So she Rain Man'd for you, didn't she? She tugged on Kiryu's shirt, on his tuxedo jacket, and she said, 12 minutes to Wapner. Uh-oh. Oh, here it is. I think I had to hit that one first.
Say, Kiryu-san, have you heard? There's a legendary underground weapons shop nearby.
Legendary, you say?
Yeah, Ichiban and I have gotten goods there from time to time. The dealer's this shady guy who won't serve just anyone. You can't even meet him unless you pass a test first. But if Nan-chan and I bring you along, I'm sure he'd let you in too.
Why didn't you tell me about this sooner?
You're talking about Chow Ka-Long. Legendary is quite the exaggeration, in my opinion.
There is a lot I don't understand, but I'm interested. It's nearby, right? Let's see it then.
Okay, you got it. Okay, Kiryu-san. The weapons dealer is usually just down the ladder.
Oh, I'd never go into a sewer.
All right.
That reminds me
let's
of
see what he's
Haruka. So, from the last game that we played, this guy had some ties to old Yakuza games, and we're playing a character from the old Yakuza games. Surely this will go over well.
Did you bring this crowd to me expecting a show? This isn't how we do things in the underworld. I'm not running some tourist attraction here.
Hey, it's Namba. I'm here too.
Fortunately for you, I tagged along. And anyway, the fact that you're in business at all is thanks to me. So if you want to maintain your little sliver of autonomy, I suggest you mind your manners in front of me.
So says the Queen of Komiju. Very well then. I'll hold my tongue while you're here at least. But there's still someone I don't recognize. Who's he?
He's my guest. That's all you need to know. Don't tell me you're gonna throw a fit about this too.
A guest of Sunhee's? And yet, he appears familiar to me.
Nope, don't know who you're talking about. My name is Judo Suzuki.
Remind me, what's this guy's name again?
Oh, he goes by Chow Ka Long.
Chow Ka Long. Chow Ka Long?
Doesn't ring a bell. Nah, that's just a coincidence. See, he's dead.
You ask my name, but won't give one in return. I don't appreciate being slighted like this.
He's Taichi Suzuki. There. Everything's square now. All right, Chao-san?
Let's see now. Sato is currently the most common surname in Japan. And guess what? Suzuki is right after that.
So, what's the problem?
It's a fake name, if I've ever heard one. You're practically introducing me to a John Doe.
Even so, what does it matter? I'm vouching for
Well, actually, it's
Suzuki-san's
Smon Jiff.
So, how about you quit the bullshit and bring out your wares like a proper arms dealer?
Not happening.
What did you say?
Uh-oh, I think we're gonna have to have violence.
Hey, you. Show me your face.
It's right here.
It's fine. I'll just leave. I'm not in the mood for this.
It couldn't be. Stop! Nobody move! I know exactly who you are. What a change. I barely recognized you. Guess that goes to show. The march of time is relentless.
Kiryu is really bad at this.
You're clearly mistaken.
What was Daijoji thinking?
Well, your identity doesn't matter at this point. I'm not letting you leave. I told you from the start. You've stepped into the underworld.
Chow Ka Long. Do you understand what you're about to do? Are you prepared to make me your enemy?
On the contrary, Sunhee. You're the one disregarding the delicate balance of the underworld. Not only did you bring a stranger before me, now you're trying to slither your way out of a deal. If word got out, who in Ichincho's underworld could bring themselves to trust in the Komiju?
I hear you. Fine. What do you want?
Testing his worth only seems fair. That's always been my standard for any new customers, after all. If I take him on, I'm sure I'll finally feel more familiar with our mysterious friend here.
Well, I gotta fight him now. Well, maybe we could call some pound mates.
If I'm worthy enough, he'll treat me like a customer, right? And drop the whole identity thing.
Sure. Agreed.
Are you sure you'll be all right, Suzuki-san?
Look, how many fights have we done today?
Negotiations were never my strong suit. Better to let my fists do the talking. If words can't get through to someone, in the end, you just gotta hope that they feel it.
How funny. We finally agree on something. Let's finish this.
So, another fight with Lao Long.
Let's do it.
Then he had one of those Naginatas in his back pocket. Oh, he's resistant to slashing damage, but weak to electric.
Here's a reward.
Yeah.
No, keep the whip. It looks like it's effective.
Have fun with this.
Just give him a little bit of a debuff here. Ever seen Kazuma Kiryu summon with a cell phone? Because you're about to.
Vision. Delivery. Coming up. The Komaki style. Reign supreme!
I still got it. Follow my lead.
1,000 damage.
I'm not backing down.
Are you weak against? Oh yeah, electric.
Ready for the knockout?
Most of those higher grade summons will hit for about $1,000 of damage. Yeah, I'll do this too. You 1,000 needled him. I was hoping to give him a cold too.
I'll cut you to shreds.
Ow.
It's my turn.
Well, I have healing items. So we could get Psycho off of 1 HP. Here we go.
This will help.
Thanks. Okay.
There's a reason why I made those.
What?
Another debuff.
You gotta stop the bleeding. Sorry
I'm
to
on
drag
it.
my feet.
Oh man, I need more mana. There's an additional charge for spamming pound mates though, so I'm not gonna do that again.
Right.
What do you got? Oh yeah, Jewel Breaker. I don't got those anymore.
Let's do it.
Something wrong? Yeah?
Try to block this.
You asked.
Upgraded Laser Whip.
This'll be fun. I have to stop the bleeding.
Yeah.
He's hitting women. I can't abide by that.
Steve, there's no way to fight.
I kind of wanted to throw him into the bus, but everybody's getting a show right now. Here we go. Classic. Goodbye. You happy, Rain? I'm tiger dropping everybody.
Doing better than I thought.
Hell yeah.
Everybody that had a battle with Kiryu so far got tiger dropped.
Looks like I passed. Chow Ka-Long.
Quit playing dumb. You know who I really am, don't you?
What's going on?
More!
Don't deny it. All those years ago, I fought you to the death. My name is Lao.
As far as I'm concerned, it's Chow Ka-Long. And that's what I intend to call you. This is the underworld, like you said.
Pardon me?
And my name is Taichi Suzuki. That's all we need to know about each other. You said I'd be a customer if I won. Promises made in the underworld are never made lightly. Especially with the Queen of Komiju as our witness.
Exactly. Now, if you're satisfied, can we please carry on?
You! What's the meaning of this?
You're pretty powerful, I'll admit that. I assume your weapons are of the same caliber.
Without a doubt. After all, you won't find a better arms dealer than me.
We'll see about that when we see your wares.
Whew. That nearly went south. So, does this mean we're cleared to shop here now?
Yes. With my weapons in hand, your strength will be unmatched. In fact, I bet you could even make the Dragon of Dojima disappear.
Oh yeah? We'll just see about that.
Oh, that's unfortunate, because
Good
he's already
grief.
dead.
Thank goodness that's finally over.
He's gonna get a phone call from the Daidoji tomorrow. How many people have you met from your past in the last hour? You're supposed to be hiding underground, right? Like 6 feet under, because you're supposed to be dead. Well, it's the best host item. Best breakdancer? Well, they're not the best. There's upgradable versions, but I'm not even sure what this one is. Oh, wait, it says up top. It's Chef, Idol, and Night Queen. I know they can't equip it, because we're turning Psycho into a Night Queen. Shao Kalan's voice actor is familiar. I doubt who it's who I think it is, says Rain. Johnny Silverhand? Yeah, it's Johnny Silverhand. Wake up, Dragon of Dojima. We have a city to burn. You gotta get Psycho her Night Queen.
I could make this work.
Oh, she can't be Night Queen yet. She needs more bond. Damn. Now we could always work on Ninja. Or Idol. Yeah, I like Psycho being an Idol.
What's the verdict?
So she could be the healer of the party.
An important decision.
Soon he could be the Night Queen for right now.
Functional.
She's the Night Queen of the Gomi Jewel.
Just find something presentable.
Namba could go back to Aquanaut for right now.
This isn't bad. I don't know about this.
Let's give this a try.
And Kiryu, does he really need? It's just that I need to move some of his abilities around. Like Samurai buff. Yeah. Namba could have birds. Sanhee could have gas grenade. Psycho could have probably a grapple, because I don't think an idol will have one. We got suspicious men to suplex. That's Ichiban, and I'm going to be turning him back into a hero. Next chance I get a hold of him.
The smell of yakisoba always brings to mind summer festivals.
I was thinking about Johnny Young Bosch, but it's outside of his normal range.
Play at the booths?
You'd be surprised.
It's not like I went all that often. I was pretty good at catching goldfish, though. I would spot a fish that had its guard down and track its movements for a while before scooping it up with a flick of my wrist. I can catch tons of them. However many you want, easy peasy.
Oh, I'll fry
Those
them up.
goldfish don't stand a chance against the valiant leader of the Komi Jewel, huh? If I ever need to take on some fish, I'll be counting on you, Sanhee.
But how good are you at koi koi? So she can catch goldfish, but if you ask her to catch any other fish, she can't do it. Highball Tavern. Best takoyaki in town. It reminds me of Onomichi. Spearfishing minigame, I'm assuming?
Feels
It
like
happened.
just yesterday.
They called me Dave. I was a diver. Don't worry, I won't go through the remembrances too much. In fact, there's not many here in Ijincho. There's one. There's two over here. 4, 5, 7. Okay, there's more than I thought there were. I'm not going to go through all of them. I'll leave some for running across on stream. I don't want to go back to the apartment just yet. One more walk and talk, because I had to pass this one up. One more remembrance, because I had to pass that one up. These guys are in the way.
Bring it on. It's over.
It was him in Like a Dragon. It might be him here, too. Like I said, it could be surprising.
We should relish this moment.
I could use these battles to level up classes.
You know you can enjoy any meal like it's expensive yakiniku? Just eat near a yakiniku place so you can smell the scent of it. A homeless senpai taught me that little life hack.
That sure is a way to hack at life.
It's amazing how it tricks your brain. Also works with curry shops, or places that serve grilled eel.
Don't those places mind you standing outside eating?
Nah, just find a park near enough to smell it, but not bother anyone.
Seems like you've got everything hacked right up. Things are good.
Well, you have to when you're a homeless man. Ah, drugs. I have to go to the drugs so I could grab more Tauriners. And, that lemon drink that increases your defense. And Kawami drinks. I do a lot of speed running.
I remember this.
Ah, yes, Tauriner X, my favorite. I can't get rid of this phlegm.
I need to buy more toothpaste. This is too expensive, though.
So you're not buying any?
Well, the kind I like goes on sale sometimes. I'll wait. I can always go a few more days by really cranking the tube.
That tube's in for some hell. I feel bad for it. All right.
And you could buy canes here, too, which is kind of weird. The pharmacy sells canes. And mops. I know the feeling, Bird. Yeah, this I feel relatively well. It's just the phlegm is not letting me go, and I'm still coughing. It's a persistent cough. I have some Theraflu here. Maybe I should try that. It's the stuff you put into drinks. So yeah, that's Infinite Wealth for now. I'll see you next week. Wednesday for more Infinite Wealth. Monday for more UFO 50. Gonna do more of the usual suspects. And I finished Rock On Island, Rock Out Island, Rocks Off Island, whatever you want to call it. I finished that Emperor thing, and I have a video. I'm gonna trim it down to the nitty-gritty, so it's like 5 minutes long. I had a strategy in place. I didn't know it was going to work until Wave 9, and then it just steamrolled from there. Samurai Inro, okay. So thanks everybody for stopping by. We'll have some more Like a Dragon, and hopefully we get back to Ichiban so we could do some more of the regular side quests. I mean, look, there's another lifelink side quest right here on the bridge. That's actually really close to... That's, what's her name? That lady that helped Ichiban in the first game. That's where she lives. I don't know, maybe we'll start doing drink links too. I get to potentially completely redo my save file on Onimusha 2 after we stop, so that's fun. Are you sure you want to do that? It seems like it caused damage of the emotional variety the last time you did that.
Kiryu-san, over here. Me and Ichiban used to go to this club all the time.
I'm trying to
Got a
sign
nice
off.
vibe to it, and the hostesses are second to none.
You do know they're a rival club, right?
Oh, by the way, your boyfriend was at a rival club.
Yeah, if you say it's good, and it might just be worth a visit.
Huh. Apparently even women go in here. Well, I'm sold. Count me in, guys.
Well, I doubt Sachan wants to come, so maybe another time.
Wait! If everyone's going, I'm going too.
Want to patronize your
Might as well
rival?
see the competition.
Then why don't I up the ante? Drinks are on me.
Whew, then let's go in already.
Nothing like free drinks to win Sachan over.
Yeah, but I don't like the cabaret minigames, so screw that. Good night, everybody.